Alrighty, so after the Jelly King video, we actually got a lot of requests to use the OG Blue Wings King as well, and I definitely wanted to try that out. I also had a couple of other comments saying that it might be better with Ragnarok Merlin because she can kind of seal buffs and also put on shock and stuff, which is kind of, that's true. I think Elaine kind of does the same thing, but at least this way we're going to be getting a little bit more stats on Bond because she's a 7 Deadly Sins unit. And people also wanted me to put Hendrickson in the back, so we're also going to be using him. If you can't tell, we are on Gone Away account. It might be a little bit cheating, but he actually has his king fully invested into, and I have a much higher chance of out CCing on this account. As you can see, he is already in Champion 1, so it might be maybe not the greatest matches, but it's kind of a meme-y sort of team anyway, so I don't really think it's going to be too big of a deal. If you're new to the channel, or you want to stick around and you have fun watching the video or anything, feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 15k, and it'd be super cool if you stuck around. But yeah, let's hop into this thing and do this, because this actually might be one of our biggest threats, the fact that he can sort of cleanse off, but at the same time, I can, because of King's passive, I can actually stop like ult rushing and stuff like that if they have a lot of debuffs on, which is kind of cool. Obviously that doesn't really help with melee, but let me go ahead and apply some debuffs here, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the concentration mark this turn, because why not? We're gonna be able to put a lot of debuffs on, so that should be really helpful for us. You can already see we're doing really good damage there. Nothing too crazy. He does have Tarmiel Link on him, but I would imagine we should be able to kill with relative ease. I think we've got a lot of debuffs already, which is kind of insane. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to use the Zeldris in the back, but at the same time, Hendrickson actually is going to make our debuff cards hit 50% harder, which is actually pretty cool in of itself, so I'm not really too worried about it. Obviously, this card is not a debuff card, so we might have to worry about that a little bit, but at the same time, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and maybe we just go ahead and stack this back again, and then we're going to go ahead and try to kill off the Estarossa here. I'm hoping that Bond kills, and then this, release card from King will just go on to someone else. Okay, it does. 151's not too bad. I think the Pierce card in general is just going to do more damage. And I don't want to say more damage than the Snipe card, but it's going to do more damage in general because we do have the whole, Hendrickson thing, because it's a debuff card. And I mean, I like the Pierce card quite a bit. Like, it is a single target Pierce, so it hits pretty decent in of itself, but it also applies the debuff, which is what you need for the combo. So we'll kind of have to see how that goes. Is this a melee card? Ooh, yeah. Our Bond is now down for the count. That is unfortunate, because now we're basically just stuck with a a New Wings King team, which is kind of funny, actually, but not necessarily ideal. So let's try and let's just shock buff into this. We'll go for max card draw. Unfortunately, I already have a dissolve stack on both of my characters here. If I really want to get King's ultimate to try to win, but obviously I'm not going to get that lucky. I am giving melee true magic here, which is probably a mistake, but we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. We do get some release cards, which is really good for me. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Okay, not a big deal. I think this will actually put us back in Champ 2. So we might actually be able to fight a real player for a moment. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how it goes. All right, there was a little bit of waiting in here, so I think this might actually be a real player. It is. So he has the Merlin on the field, which is a bit odd, I've got to say. I guess he's just trying to go for a little bit of maybe stall. Let's go ahead and just wipe her out. I don't really want to deal with that. It's not like it really matters. We have a lot of debuff cards, but at the same time, we might as well just take her out while we can. Just go ahead and knock her out. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, should be pretty good. Now, he just has to rely on his 2 big damage dealers. Okay, not the greatest team synergy I've ever seen, but then again, the Bond just wants you to have Sin's team characters, so I guess there's some sort of synergy in that. Going for the Bond here with the combo. I'm pretty hopeful. I don't think he's going to kill. No. So you really want to have a lot of debuffs on, obviously. This is going to hurt, though. That actually does kill me, so very unfortunate. This is the defense-related stats lower one, which is kind of interesting. He still has shock debuff on. We can put more debuffs on with this. And then I want to see if I can kill his Bond here. I'd be really interested to see if we can actually kill him off here. So we put poison and bleed. We lower his defense-related stats, and then wham! Oh, yeah. King is not what I would call a good character. So far, this is not going as well as the Jelly King one did. I honestly think I might go back to Zeldris in the back. I just don't know if Hendrickson's helping enough. Like, the cards are doing more damage, but we would get more stats and overall damage, I think, with all of our cards if we just use Zeldris, I think. So let me maybe swap, and then if that doesn't work, I might end up swapping Elaine back in for the Merlin here. Because, not that she's really doing anything bad, but she works really well with the King because she's a fairy and everything. So, we'll do... let me swap Zeldris real quick. Alrighty. I think in that last match, we probably should have just tried to kill the melee off first. You know what I mean? I don't think that... I don't think we necessarily played that the best, but I might be just taking that out on Hendrickson for no reason, so apologies. But, you know, it just kind of is what it is. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. The shit actually deals a really good amount of damage. Ooh, that sucks that we don't actually get that off. I maybe should have used this first, but this is actually going to give us 2 different debuffs, which is kind of nice. So... I guess we've got that, and then we prep for next turn, which is kind of nice. We keep getting the release cards, which I really like, but King, man, he just cannot follow up with the damage. I think because Jelly King is so much newer, he just has a better kit overall for this kind of thing, which is, yeah, see, we're tanking so good. Obviously, that wasn't with True Magic, but we're tanking... All right. I'm sorry, Hendrickson. It was my fault. I obviously let you down, Hendrickson. I apologize for that. One more release card. Dang, I was gonna use the level 3. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna give him True Magic again, just because I genuinely don't think that I'm gonna be able to kill with with it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually win with this team without Bond. So luckily we do kill there. 60k was not great, so it probably barely killed, but you know, it is what it is there. We do get shock, but not 100% sure how this is gonna work out because that we actually used the defense card. I thought that was a shock card from Merlin that I was gonna use, so luckily he doesn't have True Magic, which is good for me. But okay, King tanking pretty well, actually. And then that, yeah, that's absolutely gonna destroy me. Man, no! Okay, I really wanna I really wanna use Elaine for some reason. I think Elaine just might be better overall for the kit. I don't know. I'm gonna throw her on. We'll see how it works. If not, then it's just me overthinking it, and I'm just obviously King might just be holding us back here a little bit. So I don't know. All right, of course we have another demon team. I'm starting to think that maybe my Jelly King matches just went exceptionally well. Like, I really don't know what the deal with that is, because man, this is not necessarily going as well as I had planned. This is going to get evaded, unfortunately. So, oh, okay, he's not got evasion on. That was kind of odd, I'll be honest. Lot of debuffs on. This is completely maxed out Zeldris' passive in the back, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Should be looking really good. I almost want to get rid of Melee because he keeps destroying me. But obviously that might not be the best decision. Now he has to use the AoE with True Magic. It's a level 2. God, man! Yeah, I'm starting to think that my Jelly King ones were just luck. I genuinely don't... I mean, am I missing something? Like, I might throw Jelly King at the end here just to see if I'm just stupid. I don't know what's going on, man. I genuinely... I have no idea how the Jelly King one went so well. What is happening? And then this isn't going to do a whole lot of anything. Yeah, 68Ks, whatever. God, I'm at a loss here. I'm literally on an account that has so many extra stats compared to what I was using. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use Jelly King and just see how it goes. All right, we have a demon team, which is understandable. I'm going up against a lot of people with like lower CC, which is actually kind of surprising me. Let me go for... Who's your Tarmia link on? That's on your Estarossa, actually, which is kind of funny. Let me just do this, because this might get evaded. It doesn't. And then we do still get this off. And then we're going to buff up, because I don't want to give him True Magic just yet. Which, I mean, he can force True Magic himself, of course, but either way. He will be able to cleanse off all these debuffs, which is unfortunate, but... Ooh, yeah. This is just a bad setup, I think, because if he's going to get True Magic here and purge him off with Melee, and then... Okay, he's not... Okay, we survived that. Never mind, he doesn't Chandler Taunt, actually, which keeps the debuffs on, which is really good for me. Let's go for the AoE. And then I'm going to kill off the melee. I genuinely think I need to kill the melee more. 103, not too bad. It's an AoE, so it is what it is. Obviously, King was doing more with his release card, like single target-wise, like on one unit. So there we go. We get rid of melee, which should help a little bit. Obviously, the encroachment is still a big factor. I don't know. It's almost just like I'm just going up... I guess the demon team in general just maybe is the issue, because I want to say I went up against the demon team or two in the Jelly King video, but I don't know what the other teams I went up against were, and if that was a big factor, of course. So that's a lane gone, unfortunately. We could go for the level 3 here on King, which could be kind of interesting. God, okay, what a hand. What's your Estarossa looking like? 4-6, huh? That's definitely a little bit of an issue. Let's go for this. We'll see. Obviously, a lot of HP on this guy. Good damage here, though. Mark of Concentration doing really good damage. And then Big Corrosion. Big Corrosion. Alright, it's actually a poison card. Not great. Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird that he's, like, opening up a gift to you and it's full of poison. I don't know, that just doesn't give me... it doesn't sit quite right with me, I think. This ultimate is going to shred me, man. I think it's going to do a lot of damage here. Did he disable himself or something? I think he might have been disabled. No, he put the debuffs on. Kind of confused by that. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that. I don't know why. Maybe Jelly King is the key, man. Maybe he's the reason why. Oh, that was not good, actually. I completely was not paying attention to my corrosion or my darkness stacks there. Ooh, yeah. We lose Bond, which means we probably lose in general. Not good. That was not good on my part. Never mind. Yeah, we win. Easy peasy. Completely planned for that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe King. Maybe King is the reason why I was able to tank so well in my video. I'm not 100% sure on that. We barely won this one. Not ideal, I don't think. I don't think New Wings King was as good as people were hoping. I'm actually I'm still pretty happy with how the Jelly King was sort of playing, but I don't know, kind of weird. Let me know your thoughts on that, because that one was a little bit odd. But I don't know. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end and you're not subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, because that'd be awesome. It'd help me out a bit. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Not sure what we're doing next, but I'm sure it will be something. So see you tomorrow.